I'll invite you to my fire team.
What the controls right now?
I have no idea why, but it's not recording my audio.
Yeah, it says that you're broadcasting.
Yeah, it says I'm broadcasting, but it has nothing to do with my audio. Oh wait, I should probably switch you over.
Then it might be harder.
Yeah, if I'm the leader and I take you into a mission that you're not supposed to do yet, you're not going to get credit for it as one, I believe. And two, you're sort of going to be very ill-equipped for it. Crap. I wish I knew more about this, because I honestly have no idea what is even wrong. Sharing and broadcasting. Video broadcast settings. Now is it? Why is it not broadcasting what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Anyways, just take us in.
Alright.
Those fallen we faced in the Archive belong to the House of Winter. Their Kel, Draxus, has been hunted by Guardians for years.
You know no one's watching
if these reports
this.
are correct, he's commanding them from a network of caves up in the Cinders.
I do have the option
Want
to
to
turn
keep
on
the
a
Academy's
camera, but
secrets
the
safe.
reason I'm
We
not
should
going
push
to
into
do
their lair
that
and take him
is
out.
the simple fact that the rooms I'm in sort of need to be cleaned up a bit. And now that on camera, a mess can look quite bad, so I'm not going to include what I have in here right now.
I'm ready if
But
you
I
are.
will try to include what I have with being here. Okay. Companion apps disconnected. I'm waiting on you, by the way. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit, but I'm not going to kill anything. I'm not going to go too far, so you should be able to catch up fairly quickly.
That's gotta be the way into their lair.
Can you tell me how to call my little bike thing real quick?
You push down the pad and you hit square. We'll hold it down, but you have to have unlocked it first if you haven't unlocked it yet. And remember that by the time you do Mars missions, you do have it for sure. I'd still like to know why it's not recording my audio. Yeah. Would it be in broadcast settings? Oh, that's what it was. No. Apparently there's a certain setting that you have to hit, but once again I still don't know if it's recording my...
There could be thousands of fallen in here.
Right. Give me a second, I'm going to try and pull this up to see if I can actually be heard. I'm going to just sit here and just wait. Why is Are you here or not yet?
Like, I went sort of where you were, but I couldn't find out, like, which way you went.
You have to go into a sort of cave thing and then you come downward to where I am.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll with would have got. Because apparently the mic won't work. Or it's working and I don't know. Right. Where is it? Did you enter and pass me or not yet? Hello? Are you there?
I found 168 spirit bloom.
Oh. Well, I couldn't find the live stream because apparently YouTube likes to be difficult. Oh no.
Hi.
Oh no, 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 no. You need to get up here now.
I'm up here.
You have to get out of here because the Taken have spawned in. Follow me, over here. Oh, what the crap? Okay, that's... And try to push the spawn point, because apparently it's not doing what it should be. Because on my end, Taken are spawning in all over. Well, not quite all over, but they are spawning in outside, and apparently I can't kill them for some reason. They just die off.
Kel's guard is here.
I think I have to go even further to push the spawn point. I am sorry that this is going to be a sudden surprise. But something isn't quite right on the server. Wait a second. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you having difficulties getting up here or no?
I mean, I'm in the cave. Oh, you're not. Yeah,
Okay.
I decided to not keep on trying to kill all of you guys and just hide.
Yeah, those... Yeah, it's outside. It started spawning Taken. And you need to be a much higher light to actually face them. Like, I recommend light level of starting at the minimum. And they just started spawning everywhere outside.
Okay. Vandals. You taken Vandals and there's a Reaper stuff.
You have to head deeper inside, which the cave sort of doesn't end. I'll come back and get you if you want.
No, I'll just keep on pushing forward and continue until I eventually reach where you are right now.
I thought I was going to do that, but I had to kill some targets first.
The Kell
Some
must be
yellow
close.
bars. So now it should allow me to push the spawn point further up.
So there's an area with enemies.
Later, if I'm able to, I'm going to...
Oh, I know where you are.
A catch. It must belong to the House of Winter. I've never seen one on the surface. The Kell's gotta be inside.
Let's see.
Honestly, I have no way to really know that it's actually live streaming my voice or not. But I'm hoping that it is.
Alright.
But I won't really know
I'm
until
just hoping that I'm
later.
going the right. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm going the right way right now.
Yeah, the arrow's all funky in here, but that's because this particular cave was not meant for an arrow compass. And you can sort of tell, but it's one of, I believe, 3 locations I've encountered that have the funky arrow.
I'm spawning restricted.
And since you need to level up, I'm going to sort of sit back and watch you kill enemies. Mostly. I will help you with the yellow bars if you spot any, but you do need to level up, so you do have to kill them.
Oh, I have to kill those guys on me?
Yeah, you need to kill as many of them as you can, because you do need the experience that you'll get from leveling it from killing them.
No, I'm not gonna waste my ammo.
I'm gonna just jump down, have them pay attention to me, and then you can shoot them off.
That guy is just standing still.
If I'm lucky, I can do this and turn one of them into a minion for you. So he'll be more of a distraction. Wait a second.
They're focused on you,
I,
so they're not attacking me.
by the way, I created a temporary minion. There's an armor piece that does that, but it's hard to unlock. And on my end, nearly all of them went after the minion they created.
Oh, why are they following me?
On my end, you're stationary, and you haven't really... Considering where I put your character...
These are just constantly spawning back in.
Oh, what's this? Oh, no. Okay, that's bad. Is anything firing at me? Yes or no?
They're all looking at you, but they seem to be interested in you.
Do you see me running up to their ship or no?
Oh! Right now I just... Oh! Everything just unfroze. Oh, okay. I was frozen. You were still up there watching me kill the guys.
Yeah, I turned one of them into a minion and watched all the enemies just run away from you. And you just started standing like a tree. It's like, I could see you looking around, but you weren't shooting at anything on my end. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I were to get a viewer watching this right now, but... I think it might be that we have to be a certain distance from each other, because for some weird reason, they're glitching out when we get closer and closer to each other. I'm going to take care of a few snipers for you, so you don't have to deal with them, because they're going to be hard. Well, they're going to be difficult.
Guardian down.
Don't worry, I'm heading your way now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit. Especially since I am lagging. Oh.
It doesn't just seem to be on your end, like occasionally on my end. Like earlier, when I went to get you, Taken were spawning, but for some reason every time I killed one it would just not die, like it would literally be back at full health. I think the lag has gone away.
Oh, that's, oh, I thought that was one of your attacks. No, that's like a full-on voice thing.
Honestly, I would normally just kill all of them and just walk away as if it's nothing, but I'm not going to do that because you really do need to you need the points so much more than me. We can deserve this for you.
Yeah, die you giant eyeball.
Want me to take care of that captain for you, or no?
I believe in myself.
Okay, you're glitching out again. I just saw you teleport around. Okay, the enemies aren't glitching on my end, but it's like where you're standing is occasionally glitching and it's teleporting you. Weaken them for you. And honestly, at the moment, I'm sort of being a little lazy right now because I'm using a super that allows me to fully come back from the grave, even though I technically don't really need to use it, but just means that I can die and it wouldn't really matter much.
Alright, so what's my special ability do after that?
I weakened them for you. Oh, you dropped some decent ammunition. He dropped some really decent ammunition. Just two heavy, well, one heavy and a special is what I saw him drop. Fortunately, it seems as heavy is nowhere to be found. I'll run up there and just get them distracted on me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It isn't going to be on everyone though. Oh,
Oh. Oh, that worked.
that shouldn't have been possible. Just so you're aware, I was standing on the shoulders of one of them as it was moving around. Oh, one more. Behind you, behind you,
Yeah,
behind
I
you.
saw that.
I know
Yeah,
that
don't
when you have
worry.
more than one that can prevent you from landing, but it's like I was riding him. But, look, I mounted his shoulder.
That's what we can.
Okay, he's a yellow bar, so he's my target.
That's all you.
I just weakened him enough that you should be able to kill him with a reasonable amount of ammunition. I also took care of the snipers that would have been up here because they would have easily obliterated you. You're taking down your shield again. Oh, come on.
Oh, really? You're not good. No, I'm not.
I disengaged my jump too early.
No! Why is he doing that? Oh god.
What?
Oh no. He's not shooting me. He's not moving. He's just looking at me right now. Oh god.
I just saw an enemy die.
Are you seeing, are
There's
you seeing
like
this?
nothing near you.
I keep on killing him, and he keeps on reaching help.
I'm pretty sure he's dead, so just ignore him. He's on my end. I can clearly see his
How
body
about
on
you
the
take this
ground.
one?
Isaac, he's dead.
Yeah, you can take this one.
I can send you a
Because my
screenshot of
lag
his
is
body
prevent-
because it's on the ground and he's literally dead. Like, he even dropped ammunition for me. Anyway, let's just continue on ahead.
Somewhere on this thing, there's a throne room. That's where we'll find Draxus.
Oh.
Come on.
Fortnite. He's actually not even holding the gun right now for me. Like, I'm pushing him down the ramp. Oh, what? Where did you go?
I'm up.
Oh, what? Oh.
I went ahead. Up
Wait,
here.
was I able to kill him?
Yeah, you killed him on my
I don't know
end
what
and his
happened.
body dropped.
I mean, on my end, like, you were just down there still
Yeah.
watching me.
This server
Yeah.
seems a little iffy. So, we might have to trust each other to see what is actually dead.
Yeah, and just not waste a lot of ammo on imaginary.
Because if it's imaginary, it doesn't die, really.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you kill these guys just because it's gonna be easy for you to kill. I just lured 2 more games. Okay, they're faster than I thought. I should probably help you, so let's get rid of one of them at least.
You might
now you have a
actually
minion.
Get rid of.
I just turned one of them into a minion and he's now killing stuff for us.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go around and pick up ammo. Because I had no ammo just now. Yes, now I have like 300 primary. Yeah.
Beware, this one does the weird glowing stuff on his head is a minion. Though he just ended because that minion thing is temporary. There's one more.
But
I
yeah,
believe
ran
up
out of-
here we have... Oh, just this one dragon and there's... I know that in this mission there's going to be a final boss room, but I'll let you take care of all the other goons that'll spawn in. I'm gonna take care of these yellow guys for you. Ow.
I'm gonna take care of that. The giant eyeball.
Take care of the services. I want you to kill everything else in this room first before you continue up, because you sort of need the points. You need a lot of them.
Yes. To be honest with you, some of them are teleporting.
None of them are teleporting. I've noticed a number of these, well, 2 of them had health bars that were almost depleted, they weren't dead yet.
Why? No. Where'd it go?
You killed it. You killed it. I can verify that you killed it. Well, if you get the chance to watch what my live stream is, you'll see that's dead.
There's so many cases where it was dead and I just kept on shooting it.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the Dracus Winter Hill.
Yeah, I'm going to just kill his guards. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
take care of the lower minions that spawn in, because that's...
Oh yeah,
what
oh he's coming after me.
If I was using my Titan right now, I can guarantee you'd be dead. Don't worry about me, just get to the other side of the room.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I might want to do that.
He's dead. So my low-rank grenades literally just vaporized him.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their Kel, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the Academy.
I'm so close to level 13 right now.
Yeah. I believe that when you get to level 20, you might be able to damage certain hives that you'll encounter on the moon. But I believe it's at level 30 that you can actually take on the Taken. You have to hold on the button. I think that for one of my other missions, I should probably switch from my solar element because I'm sort of super used to it and not used to much of any of the other elements.
Alright. Open up.
And if I get the chance to, I'll tell you what YouTube account to look for, though it will probably take a while to find it. Probably have to make it more obvious name so anyone could get to it more quickly. Should I do Arc or Void?
I don't know.
Arc is basically I can become the god of lightning and shoot electricity out of my hands. Void is I'm basically a little bit stronger than you, but not a lot, because I didn't invest much in the Void Walker subclass.
I'd say the electricity stuff, lightning stuff.
So,
lightning god.
God of Lightning. Oh yeah, one of the grenades that you'll have for this is you can basically create a little lightning storm. And it does so much damage to medium enemies, but does crap against bosses.
Oh god. There's a storm!
It's like, oh, there's lightning. No, it's just someone using their Stormcaller grenade.
Alright, we're going to the reef place.
Oh. Okay. By the way, just kick me out of your fire team.
In the last party, a storm happened, and now in this party, another storm is happening.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it really was recording my voice all this time.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. Apparently the thing will not indicate that.
Oh.
Honestly, I have a number of quests that require multiplayer, but the issue is, in order to do multiplayer now, you have to sort of assemble a group of people.
I'm level 13.
It'd basically be you, one other person, and you encounter a few other people just randomly in a social zone. Oh, could you set the fire team thing to invite? Well, not just not invite, but to anyone.
The party?
Friend, no, for your fire team. If you go to rosters, and change your fire team options.
Fire team friend zone. Alright, so now I can unlock those like 200 damage weapons because oh wait, no, it wasn't that. It was something else that required level 13. Oh right, it was this Raven Chief stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
So now I can unlock
Oh, what the crap?
Oh my gosh.
My live stream has been occasionally cutting out, and I don't know why. But quite frankly, I do not like it.
I mean, now I would understand if that was me right now. Like, I would understand the reason that it's cutting out so much if I was streaming. Because...
I just tried to
Actually-
check earlier and later into the stream to what we were doing earlier, and it won't go past 3 minutes.
Alright, but yeah, there's a storm going on around here. And good news, now that I've reached level 13, my light is 62.
I'm finally joining you now.
And so my light is 62.
Something I find really weird is I have the option to watch my own live stream without even logging in. But at the same time, I wish I could go back and watch what we were doing at the start of this. But it won't go back that far.
Guy, and that is what got me to level 13. And then over here is where I just now got a
Crypto?
Raven Chief 3 helmet. Yeah, I unencrypted it.
No. Have you gotten anything from Varix yet?
I don't believe
how I helped you.
Cool. I have the special ammo synthesis available right now.
Oh, Fritz. My broadcast is bad.
Oh.
Like, it's still broadcasting, but it's just that it's less than ideal quality.
My cat is so, like...
Do you see this person behind you, or no?
Yeah, I see them. They're so cool. They're
I
epic.
know that armor they has and how he or she got it. And quite frankly, I'd say that's almost not worth it unless you have a team of 6, because that raid is impossible to do on that difficulty that gives you the armor that he's using. Or she.
My cat is so scared of the storm right now. She's just under my legs, like literally hugging them. Alright.
Something they know for certain is that the Taken armor that you can get that makes you look like the Taken is sort of impossible to get now. Well, not quite impossible, but it's just really, really almost not worth it, because it requires you to get these special kind of box, but you have to open a lot of them just to get one armor piece, and even then it's not really guaranteed, because it does do more than one of the same armor piece. Anyways, I don't have anything else to really do here.
Woo!
Wait a second, do not go, do not take us out yet.
Oh, and I just fell off the move. Good prince.
Watch your back.
Move over here for a minute.
Xur is here.
There is something inside me that wishes to connect.
Is this what I think it is? What?
I closed my window. So maybe that thunder isn't as loud.
Okay, get over to where I am right now.
Oh, you're over there.
Yeah.
Here's a tip. You cannot boost while you are in one of these things.
No, it's you cannot boost when you're in a social area.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is Xur. Once a month, he will be at this location that's here. Normally on Fridays, he's on Earth at the tower somewhere. And when it comes to exotic anything, he can be your very best friend. Do you see that sniper rifle he's giving out?
Yeah.
Buy it if you can.
I can't. It requires level 4 to be.
By the way, there's a mission that you can do that comes once a week, I believe. That would allow you to get this if you can beat a certain time trial. But the issue about that time trial is it requires a team, and a good team. I did consider buying the Legacy Engram because it was equally tempting, but I bought that rifle because of all the time that I've been put into trying to get it, and then it's just been almost for nothing.
Communications to tower currently pending.
Like, I'm probably not going to use that rifle anytime soon, honestly speaking. But considering how much pain I've had to almost suffer just to come close to getting it. Because for the thing that you have to do...
So there's...
The thing about that rifle is that it's one of those where it's definitely worth it, but it's also, at the same time...
Get that sniper rifle. It requires level 40, and I have no strange coins.
Oh, strange coins you get from doing random activities. Or if we were to do the Prison of Elders, which... Can you take us out now? Orbit?
Yes. And good.
Have you done the Prison of Elders before, or not really?
I don't think I have. I might have, and I just don't remember. Or I have not.
The arena that's here at the Reef, where you can fight Fallen, Cabal, Hive, and Vex, respectively, in separate arenas.
No, I have not done that yet.
Can you switch me to Fireteam Leader?
Yes. Let me go over here. And... Yep, there we go.
Oh, you don't have access to it.
Level 20. Woo! Jesus Christ!
Yeah, there are also other things that come off of the Prison of Elders, but the thing I sort of don't recommend is Skolas's Revenge, simply because it's almost too difficult. Like, even now at rank 40 and almost 390 light, me and 2 others almost could not beat him. It's also an event that you can't solo, but... I'm gonna switch you back to Fireteam Leader.
Alright.
And I recommend selecting the next level that wants you to do. This machine's racing is something that is hard, but it's not impossible. Oh no.
What?
The visual for my broadcast isn't working.
This... Oh god. This is the only thing that we can do right now.
Okay,
but it's a level... I mean, this is going to be a breeze for you, but not really.
My internet is supposed to be, like, absolutely fine and at its peak today, and it's... potato.
Hold on.
I have a plan to charge the Gate Lord's Eye.
Just a minute. I'll
Deep in
be
their
here,
war base,
but
the
you won't
Cabal
hear
are
me.
sitting on a Vex spire that connects to the Black Garden Gate. We free that spire, we can charge the Eye. We'll be hitting the Cabal where they're the strongest. So I hope you're ready for war.
Let's see.
Here we go. Let's fight our way into their warbase.
Probably after this mission I'll be ending the stream. For now, it's...
Guardian down.
Well, that's gonna be a pain. Why is it doing? Okay, for some reason my stream isn't quite. Okay. Okay, that shouldn't be happening, but it is. My stream is bad.
Guardian down.
Why in the audio is working fine. So anyone can hear what's happening, but they have no visual. Yeah, I recommend getting off the vehicle.
I need to
now,
locate the
because
spire.
when you get in
Let's
there,
keep
it's going
moving.
to just be a
I'll
lot of
scan for a
firepower
good
being
vantage
thrown at
point.
us. And considering that Cabal are generally hard hitters, I'll probably have to fight equally. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on. Let's see, so give me a second. Give me a second, I'm inviting someone here. And apparently they lost their invite, I guess. So my audio is being broadcasted, but my visual is not. Broadcast. My finally, the gameplay should be under broadcasting again. Apparently it's not being broadcasted. What? I have to figure out what went wrong and figure out why it's not broadcasting anything. I would still like to know why it's not actually broadcasting my gameplay, because that's... I think I might have to figure that out after the live stream. But for now, I'm going to have questions that will remain unanswered for a while. thinking we might have to push through this a little bit more quickly.
That observation tower overhead. There's bound to be a way to locate the spire there. Let's try that terminal. Come on, where is it? I got it. It's on the other side of another defense line. Well, if they didn't already know we're coming, they do now.
The only guess on this is that if anyone were to actually start watching, it would just be the audio that they'd be receiving. Oh, there's so much trying to shoot at me right now, and most of it's missing.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Wait. How did you get here so fast? Took care of a few of them for you, so you're able to get in. Yeah, we'll probably need to get away before that Colossus decides to turn around.
I think they just invited us in. Feels like a trap.
Just kill whoever he's going for this area. Oh, my visual's working again. Honestly, the only thing that can really say that's well when it comes to Destiny 1, Destiny 2, is that the missions in Destiny 2 are so infinitely longer. Many of them are near as short as what most of them are in Destiny 1. Like, I wouldn't say it's a complaint, but I would say that if a person didn't have much time to do anything, but they had this mission that they just started, it sort of doesn't mix well. Come on. When they're glowing like that, I have to hit them a second time, and sometimes it's not easy because the melee doesn't lock on. When this big door opens, I'm going to use my super and kill everything. some point in your future, you're going to get to play a mission called... Wait, I just realized you're on PSN. So if you did have PSN, I will say, there's a really nice level that gives out an outrageously decent fusion rifle.
Get ready. You know what happens when I open doors.
So, step back. I don't fully remember what's behind this door because it's been so long. Might need to use my super, I might not, I'm not sure. Never mind, I don't need my super. I'll leave that last one for you.
We're getting close.
Honestly, it's almost enjoyable watching my own live stream, but at the same time it's sort of not enjoyable.
We have to cross that bridge. There's the spire. Straight ahead.
Super fun. We're just to leave a few tanky boys for you.
You handle the Cabal. I'll wake the Eye.
Honestly, if anyone else wanted to start watching my live stream...
There! A conduit to the spire.
I
Get me close.
I don't know what I'd think or say.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
Since this level, I believe, is going to be fairly short-lived, I'm going to make the time you spend here even shorter by nearly killing the boss at one point. There he is. In time, you'll eventually unlock the super that I just used, but for now...
The Eye is charged.
Oh. Give me a second to switch controllers. And I'm going to also invite Jace back. Well, I'll let you take us into the next mission at your leisure. Taking us to the tower.
Yeah, I forgot that I hadn't myself muted. Alright, but yeah, I had to answer a call.
Oh. Well, that's understandable. Honestly, I wish I had more days I'd have this opportunity to stream or do other things that could be media-based, but unfortunately, I don't have that luxury when the family is home. Apparently I may have had a random person watching my stream.
Alright.
And they might be back, but I'm not sure.
I have now gotten another Raven Gauntlet.
I hope you'll get some rest.
My chest armor isn't as good as the rest of my armor, so I decided to get that. It has 70 defense. Now what would that special?
Oh, should I continue being my warlock or no?
I mean, you can continue being a warlock if you want.
What the crap?
No, I could get
My
those,
live
so
stream
I'd have-
froze.
Oh. Yeah, I also
And
have
now it's back.
some Logic Singer boots available that I am gonna get, but I have to level up to level 14 for it.
Guardian? My pleasure.
Oh, now that should be interesting.
Come back if you learn anything of interest.
Close mission, Sandy to relay. Fastest.
Alright, I got everything from the lady.
Okay. If you need anything else, I recommend you get it before we go into the next mission.
No, I don't see any other, like,
Okay,
exclamation
then take us back to
marks.
orbit.
Alright.
So this time I will be Voidwalker. And I'll be using the more close range selection of abilities for it.
you wanna know something that happened today?
If you don't want to, you don't have to say it. Just, I do recommend being careful because I am live streaming.
Oh no, it's not bad or good. It's just something normal.
Oh.
I tried soy sauce for the first time.
So, did you like it?
It tastes pretty good. I tried it with some lo mein. Lo mein is noodles, if you did not know that.
Yeah. And one of the things I find sort of interesting when it comes to humans is that for some reason I don't fully understand is that it's really healthy to just try food that you haven't eaten before. Or food is prepared in a way that you haven't seen it prepared before. It's also healthy for you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so for Venus, there's something called the House of Wolves. That's the only thing that I can do on Venus. But
Is there
I don't
anything
have
else?
House of... there's also something on Mars, but it says I require better gear. Because it's a level 18.
So let's do the thing that's on Venus then. Yeah.
No, it says that you require House of Wolves.
Oh, then you must not have a high... I know that sometime back when they released Taken King, they made the Dark Below and House of Wolves free for everyone when they got to a high enough light. So you might just need to get to a high enough light and then you'll unlock that. Do you have anything anywhere else?
I have something on Earth, but it's the strike thing.
Oh. Could
Yeah,
you
I
switch
think
me to Fire Team Leader?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Let me come over here, click on your name, promote to lead.
Ooh, it does work still. Yeah. No, yeah, this right here is Sapix Perfected, which you can only get this by switching the difficulties. But there's no way you'd last against Sapix Perfected. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that's the Sapix Perfected version of the strike. It's just one of those that requires really, really lavishly good gear. And I'm not sure if my Warlock even has good enough gear for that. Well, the Nightfall version anyway. The regular version, probably. Let's see. I'm gonna switch up my primary from Bad Juju to a hand cannon because I'm gonna switch to a different exotic. Should I do a heavy, which would be Telesto and Queenbreaker? Or should I show you a very special sword that you will unlock later on in the game?
Show me the sword.
Now, this sword, at first, it doesn't look that good, but it's not until you see what it does that you'll see the reason why people love it in Crucible.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair.
Yeah. Honestly, if I were my hunter, I'd have access to a lot more
strength.
exotic weaponry.
We must destroy
But
this
then again,
machine.
on my hunter, I do have an
And
issue
send
of
their
having
souls screaming
too many
back to hell.
exotics on them. And on my warlock, I have a few, but not as many. And then on my titan, I have nearly no exotic weapons. What? Oh yeah, I have spine metal thing highlighted.
I like my special ability. It's nice.
I will admit, the special abilities for the Warlock are quite good. In Destiny 1, they're sort of more support related.
Alright, so the Acolytes and, like, the Dregs, they don't like each other, okay?
Because they're different races, and here's the thing about the Fallen that's sort of tragic, is that their solar system was actually destroyed in a conflict between alien races that went to their world. By the way, I'm just getting spine metal. So feel free to go ahead if you want.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to try and level up.
Well, this mission will level you up a lot more. We'll admit that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get the level 14 at least.
Pretty sure that if this level is done right, you might go like almost halfway to level 15 by the time you're done with this. You have a decent amount of ammunition for this weapon.
Oh, I have like 300 ammunition from my primary now.
Should I invite this player to the group or no?
Probably not.
I'll invite them to the fire team just so they can help us.
Oh, I thought they were talking.
I will admit, it does look cool, but it does get even better when I actually use it. Wait a second.
If only it was just like plain out yellow, then I would love it even more.
So this guy isn't part of our fire team for this strike, but I did invite them to my fire team, so they should be able to join if they want. I'm not going to waste any ammunition for that sword and shield, because it has quite a powerful punch. And I'm not going to use it on anything that's as low as what those were. But there is an enemy coming up ahead that will require someone with a bit more than a slapstick. I honestly changed my mind on ending the live stream earlier, but then again, I'm showing, or trying to show, good parts of what Destiny 1 was, and from when it was shown at the time. Then again, there'd be so much to cover that it'd probably take forever to cover the rest of it. Something. Oh, just stay alive and
don't worry, I got
switching armor pieces.
Supercharged.
I have a thing that makes it so when my super is full, it will help yours come back more quickly. Unless I use mine. Nope.
Alright, I used my super on them.
I was still dead.
Oh. I should have thought about that, you know.
Yeah.
Fallen and Hive. Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Did you change your stuff?
Yeah, I changed it, so now when my super is complete, there'll be a sort of like thing coming from it that'll actually make your super come back more quickly.
I really don't like the knight whenever they give their shit.
Oh, that's interesting. Apparently, when I get kills, it will make my allies get their supers more quickly.
Ooh, somehow I got some heavy ammo.
You know, if you're patrolling at random and come upon this, over here. If you're doing the patrol that's here on Earth and you find this room, do not go near this door unless you're at least rank 25. Because the boss that will spawn out of that will probably kill you.
Kill me in an instant.
It would probably kill you and it would continue after that because you keep respawning in that room. Which I know that from experience. And the boss that summons is one that's hard to kill no matter what level.
I'm gonna try and take out the captain.
Try using range to eliminate those ones that are up above. I think I might have to switch out my armor piece again.
I think they killed the captain.
Yeah, I killed a heavier target. Oh, I also have the armor piece that removes my strength cooldown penalty. And in this room, we're going to basically have to fight an onslaught until we can get through here. Though, because you're at your light level, I recommend getting up here. Up to where I am right now.
Pretty complex. I'll need time.
I'm trying to get this. Oh, class armor, not chest armor.
Your thing must be full then. By the way, the onslaught's spawning in. It up here. This is the safest place for you at your life. I'll try to get rid of the sniper so they can't pick you off.
Oh man, it's dead decent.
You have to... I recommend hiding behind the crate more or less.
Over here?
Yeah. If you see it there and just occasionally peek out when you're sniping, you'll stay safe for a long time. Oh, Jace, you finally joined. Oh, by the way, I'm live streaming. Wait.
Yeah, we're playing this one.
Jace, your thing is set private, so no one in my life can hear you, but it would be nice if you were to change that just so if anyone's watching doesn't get really confused because they're missing out on the part of the conversation.
I just have to hop down the real quick and back to me.
Just stay up there. No, Chase, if you want, you can actually watch the live stream. Hey, I'll just everyone.
Fallen are getting smarter. It's like the entire system is wired to a...
Good.
I'll work faster.
Yeah, you should probably work faster over there.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's two more layers for this regular version, but when you're doing the Sepix Perfected version of this level, there's only two of these barriers, but it takes so much longer to go through the onslaught that comes after you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what my class is.
And Jace, did you see me convert that captain or no?
No. I'm still waiting for...
Yeah, we'll admit, it has been a little touchy.
Can you, like, go online? This probably wants to be all weird.
Just flew right
Now
by
you
my
should be
head.
able to walk.
Died.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah,
Give me a second.
it's loading.
Yeah, I'll admit, was touchy
Oh.
earlier, where it wasn't broadcasting the visual. So if that happens
I took care
again,
of the sniper.
just let me know.
Good news, I took
Tell
care
me
of
when
the
you see
sniper
what I
on
just
my
did
own.
to the captain.
I mean, he might already be past that. I took care of 2 snipers.
There's like a 20-second delay.
I don't know what's going on. I don't even see anything. This is bizarre.
Give the visual a second to load.
Hey, Rusty, I killed 2 snipers on my own.
Straight up, it loaded and there's not even anything.
Well, on my end,
Oh,
there's a visual
it
that I'm
says-
watching.
Strange, it says broadcast not in progress. This is for.
What?
It's strange.
Doctor Strange? Hugo Strange?
Isaac Strange?
What?
Let me kill this captain.
Strange. Oh yeah, Rusted. Like if I were to go to your profile, it doesn't even say you're streaming. Weird. Yeah, like go to his profile, even if you go to
Oh,
media.
that's probably a glitch. Because I am streaming right now.
Yeah, it even says you're streaming in the party. Strange.
Oh. Earlier I was having issues because it wouldn't show the visual, so that could be the case for you right now.
Hey, what's your YouTube username?
There are invisible guys trying to come after you.
If they're invisible, I know they're not going to jump up here, but for one of the waves, they do occasionally spawn up here instead of elsewhere.
Hey, Rusted.
I need to grab someone.
Yes?
I require your YouTube name.
Give me a second. Come on. No, not that. No, no. Ah, crap. Are you able to get into the stream any other way, or is it still saying I'm offline?
I'm going to try it. I just need your YouTube.
So how do I pick this up?
But just so you know, there's more fallen than Hive on the way.
Oh, that will go to your... There's a person at the tower that's going to go to if you can't pick it up here. The other way.
Oh, that's a wizard. Harry, you're a wizard!
Give me a second to pull up my YouTube, which by the way is not my actual name.
Yeah.
Xenodrone Prime.
Okay.
One sniper. Oh, come on. Two sniper.
Any spaces or anything?
Yeah, it's one space between the two words.
So, Xenodrone and one.
And it's probably not going to be the first thing you see, so you might have to scroll quite a bit. I do apologize for that. Might eventually change that just so it's something easier to search.
What? There are so many wizards.
Believe me, this is just a duo of wizards, and they're not even the strong wizards. But then again, the Death Singers are not something you'd want to joke about lightly. The reason I say that is because all the times they brutally murdered me. It's like, oh, you haven't even done anything, well you're dead. That's because Death Singers are just useless beyond measure.
Yeah, no.
I'm also using one of the strongest fusion rifles you can unlock in Destiny 1, by the way.
Oh, the one you thought of?
Yeah. Which it doesn't have the most range, it's just that its impact is just below that of the Sleeper.
That's a little insane.
And Destiny 1 Sleeper is so much stronger than Destiny 2 Sleeper. Oh look, I'm turning tanks into minions. Oh, crap. Remember that feature that I mentioned that allows me to turn enemies into minions, and it shows that they're
Yes, sir, you rusted.
Well, apparently when you convert yourself, you lose the ability to damage your enemies. And I have to wait for the effect to go away on my character. And believe me, it's not a fun aspect, which is something I learned about in Crucible.
That's right.
I should probably not melee for that.
Are you gonna play anything else for a while? Probably not
I might switch over to GW3, but for now it's gonna be this. Just because I want you to see the better aspects of good aspects.
I can't really watch it, sadly.
Oh, that's the yellow bar.
Play some Neighborville.
Hello, neighbor?
Hello, Neighborville.
Hello, neighbor.
Come on down to Hello, Neighborville.
Guys, remember that one map where at the end you have zombies trying to access the TV station?
Oh, yeah, I know.
I got to see what happens when the zombies win, and they took that right out of a movie. But it was hysterical. Like, the reference was hysterical, I'll admit that.
It's like an old
I don't have...
No, not particularly old. Just one that's not good for kids.
Yeah.
I don't have Neighborville.
TV.
The lair is up ahead, under that colony ship. Just on the other side of...
It took me a
all
minute
those
to figure
depths.
out that you were talking about Plants vs. Zombies in YouTube.
I could tell, because you're like, hello neighbor, and I'm like, no, neighbor, come on down to hello neighbor. And then I think that's when you got it.
Wait.
That or when I said neighborville the first time. I don't know.
So, Jace, were you able to access the stream in one way or another, yes or no?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I would love to watch it.
They might have to tag it in the messages later.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I know that's how you were able to send YouTube videos to each other.
That's a
you
thing.
could like just send your stream in the chat via like a link. Oh, that's pretty big.
Oh,
brain
I
rest.
just realized I could send you the actual name of the video and you could search that.
Not a bad idea.
It's called The Good Old Days of Destiny 1.
Bruh, that's the name of like 50 other videos.
Look for the
But
username
also-
Xenodrone Prime, and it's going to be a live stream.
Alright.
What are we gonna do about that during the meeting?
Leave that to me.
Yeah, I think that I probably should.
Yeah. Like, I have more than enough ammunition to take care of it. I just want to make sure Jace gets a visual so he can watch me beat the absolute crap out of a walker.
I mean, I'm shooting it a little bit.
I recommend going after the other ads because you sort of need the experience. Wait.
Hey, Rusted, I like your fire sword.
Yeah,
But you
I
see
know,
it?
right?
Yes, I'm watching your live stream on my tablet.
Did you see me turn that enemy into a minion or not yet?
You're just kind of,
Oh, I
the
see.
captain's shooting at stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
you
friend. But
walk up to a
then
captain,
he shoot, but
slap
then he
him, and
friend.
Yeah, I'm just taking care of some.
How much delay is there? That's my question.
I think it's like almost a minute in delay. Because what I'm seeing on the
Hey,
video.
stand still.
Do you see me convert the captain? Or
Yeah,
not yet?
I mean, I saw you convert a captain, but oh wow, there is quite a bit of delay if you converted another captain. Oh yeah, there's like a 20-second delay.
I'd
But
have to
it's
say
still
longer
cool.
than that because I converted the captain almost a minute and a
Oh,
half
I don't
ago.
know. I saw you stand still. Well, I saw you like stand still. And I think the delay. What? Oh wait, I think there isn't actually much delay. You just killed a thing.
You see me quite smashing with
You
the
just
sword?
Nova Bomb. Wait, was that a Nova? What did you even use there? I didn't get to see it.
That was a Nova Bomb.
Did you just Nova Bomb?
Yeah, that's my second
instantly
Nova
hit him?
Bomb
I
that
hit it. I hit it with
which
my
throws
strength.
3. One of them homes, and
I hit.
Oh, that's
No.
pretty cool.
in Destiny 1, I believe with the current one I'm using, because I've unlocked it, only one of these things actually homes in, and the other two just hit at random.
So,
Smashing
is that stronger than that? Is it stronger than like one Nova Bomb?
No, it's the equal power, but suggests that you can hit more than one target. And if you're sniper distance,
So,
you can hit 3 individuals that have spread themselves out. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, there's a shank shooting down at me.
yeah, there isn't actually too much delay. There's like a 10-second delay.
I'm trying to
Good.
damage that thing.
Oh my.
I was trying to damage
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna revive you. Supposedly there's a sniper, but he's in a window they can't get to.
So, Rusted, what ability is there not in Destiny 1? Because I know you only get 2 abilities.
In Destiny 1, you
So,
don't have the ability to
if-
put down a healing rune.
Oh, that's interesting. That's like,
Oh,
huh,
do you
so
see?
the Warlock,
Oh, do you see what I did with the sword, or no?
yeah, you're doing some fancy stuff.
By the way, the burn damage does not go away, but it does stack. Well, it doesn't go away immediately, but it takes a while before it goes away. In Crucible, it will one-shot. Anyway, this is Sephix Prime, who is weaker than Sephix Perfected. But when you see, well, if I were to show you what Sephix Perfected looks like, you're going to see the reason why I'm not going to solo
Oh, kinda
on
like-
any
So
difficulty.
this is the
Kinda
Devil's
like
Lair.
how there's Outbreak Prime and Outbreak Perfected.
Yeah, there's Sephix Prime, which is this one, and Sephix Perfected
Isn't it
has
called
C
Outbreak
battle
Prime?
over him. Also, most of this boss fight is just us killing the minions.
Oh, the big servitor?
Yeah, originally these were
Is
ultra
the big
rare.
servitor in the game?
Yeah, that's Sephix. Originally there were like 1 out of 1,000, but nothing good is more. By that size. I just gave us a few
That's
minions.
pretty cool.
I believe it's we have to kill a certain number of minions
That
and then
thing.
we have to kill minions first and then we go after the big bad. Oh, I just heard your voice in the live stream.
Right.
Oh no. I should get that.
I'm playing some neighbor will come on down to, Minion Madness, because it'll go away this Saturday. It'll either go away this Saturday.
Ultimate is good, but supposedly they will be doing another week where it will be back. So you don't have to go to that week.
Yeah, they should be doing another event, and they're scheduled to release TV Head in Wild Clover late September. But they also said they'd only be in the 2 weekly game modes, so it's slightly confusing. But because these are like fully like playable characters with upgrades and everything, so I don't know. Oh, and by the way, Russ, you know at the end of Tourist Trap Island where you have to push the big thing to control the weather machine?
Yeah.
It's really easy for TV Head, because you can just pile up on the cart.
Yeah, I'm in.
You've played this game in like probably forever, other than like a few days ago. We played a little bit of it.
Yeah, but I didn't do any of the strikes yet.
So you're kind of just getting back into the game.
Yeah, but I do remember a lot of the mechanics.
Which is good. That's like the most important thing in Destiny 2. If you got the mechanics, you can do everything else.
Yeah, in Destiny 2, there are mechanics that they've changed that make raiding bad.
Yay.
In Destiny 1, the mechanics are the same unless you switch the difficulty. But for most of these strikes, well, I mean raids, you don't really need to change the difficulty. It'll already be hard enough as it is.
So the strikes have the difficulty of a mini raid, basically.
Sepix Prime
And then if you go into a raid on a normal difficulty, it will give you decent rewards and it will actually be hard.
The fallen are
It's not like Destiny 2 where no matter what, everything is just crazy. Like in Destiny 2, everything is just the same. Like there's no difference between the difficulties. And in Destiny 1, there's a revive option, which I like a lot because that's one of the reasons why raiding in Destiny 1 is easier, is if someone dies, it doesn't screw over the entire team.
I have a new show.
Well, it seems like in... Wait, how does reviving in raids in Destiny 1 work? Like, does the light fades thing still exist, or...?
No, that does not. That mechanic doesn't even exist. But there is a mechanic where if you're alive long enough, you could respawn on normal difficulty. But anything higher, and you don't have the ability to self-respawn unless you're a warlock that can self-revive.
Yeah. So you're telling me, if I have the right warlock super, the one that takes forever to get, I can just press a button when I'm downed and come back and throw grenades 500 billion times.
I wouldn't say that, but if you have a certain armor piece, or you level up the class altogether, you just have rapid fire grenades, but I wouldn't rely on that too much.
LeBron James.
Also, I have another fire sword for you to look at, Jace.
Oh, let me look at this fire sword of yours. Young Wolf Sting, and then you got whatever you got. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Raise Lighter. That's the thing Shax has.
There's actually 3 versions of this sword. There's actually 6, because there's a non-exotic and then there's an exotic version.
Why are there so many versions?
Because it's basically you start with the non-exotics, but then when you do enough work on their quest, you get the exotic version.
So are you telling me there are 3... So there are 2 levels... So there are 2 types of Raise Lighters...
3.
And 3 for each type. So there are 2 types, exotic and non-exotic, and 3 for each type.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Solar Edge, Void Edge, and Arc Edge. But each one evolves into its own blade, but each one is a different element. Yeah, you have yet to see what Raise Lighter does.
Well, I mean, yeah, I haven't ever seen Raise Lighter before. Oh, I just got a triple kill with my Yeti imp. Whoo, I'm popping. I will admit, Rusted, the Yeti and the Dandelion aren't, they're not overpowered, they're just really good.
They're not, like, I'll admit, it is an interesting mechanic that you can deploy those. But at the same time, I also find it sort of an awkward mechanic.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any other attack other than just exploding.
Well, I feel like what they should do is, like, either add an upgrade to extend the time, or add an upgrade for, like, 1 or 2 upgrade slots where if you run out of time, it explodes anyway. Because if you run out of time with it, it just puffs out, and you don't get any explosion.
I have a question for you.
Yeah. Yes.
Should I do the summoning pits?
What is the summoning pits?
It's a strike.
I mean, it is a strike, but...
It's a strike that Isaac will be able to do because it is a lower light strike. He'll be able to do it very easily.
Try it. I have to go to the bathroom though. I'll be right back.
And when you get back in, never mind. Isaac, are you there?
Yeah.
This is another strike, so this one doesn't come primarily until later. This one sort of comes right before you do the raid for Crota's End. And it's basically, we hear rumors that the Hive are creating a super weapon that they'll unleash on us. And we go in and destroy the super weapon before it's finished. That's literally all the strike is. Which honestly, it doesn't sound like much, but the Hive sort of use living creatures as weapons. And it's basically a absolutely massive ogre. But... yeah. Give me a moment, I will be in the bathroom.
Okay.
Bruh, Isaac over here with
It's like an onion. It has layers. An ogre has layers.
Super num.
Donkey.
Should I invite Doctor to the party?
No, please don't.
Something dark stirs in the depths of the Hellmouth. We can feel it.
I think Doctor...
a Hive abomination bred
I don't
for
know if you were
unthinkable
in the
evil.
party or not, but
We
he was
must
making
pierce the veil of their
jokes
summoning
about
pits
my
and
dead
destroy
dad.
this creature before the Hive unleash it upon us all.
He always is.
Oh no. I don't find it funny.
How did Rusted find you?
Huh?
How
Well,
did
this
Rusted
was your idea.
make you? Why
Let's
are
go
you
find this
here?
abomination.
Like, how did you get here? Are you friends with Rusted or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, Rusted, you wanna know something funny? He
What?
didn't. Chase didn't know that we were friends. I said Chase. Chase.
Yeah. So Chase, do you see the
How
sword right
long
now?
have you guys? Let me look at it.
Wait,
Cool.
let me go over to you.
That is one nice raise lighter.
Here, let me see the sword.
If I have max ammunition, and I'm near a swarm of enemies, you don't see the blade, you just see this light of fire, except for the thing by the hilt. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a really nice sword.
The other sword, I believe, also does the same mechanic where it can catch on fire. But that one, it happens at random for the Young Wolf's Howl. And Jace, this location should look familiar to you. Because I showed you it on Destiny 2.
Explored the moon.
The moon.
The moon.
Yeah,
mean,
we'll
that's
admit, in
always
Destiny
There's
2,
no
you can
telling how
explore
far
this
down
a lot.
So you can stand by me, okay?
Plants.
Yeah.
I think I'll give you
no,
time
please,
to
don't
catch
say
up.
anything. Okay. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble getting by the yellow bars.
Wait.
Oh. Wait, there were yellow bars up there?
Yeah, Hollow Knight.
Oh. Alright. I'm an idiot. I should have known about them, and I didn't. The only excuse I could really make up is I haven't done this in some time.
I mean, you haven't. I mean,
It's not
how
that
long
much
has
of
it
an
been?
excuse considering my rank and what I have access to.
I mean, you can still go back up there.
No,
I mean,
it's
I'm not
fine.
here.
Well,
I'm already down here, but still, you can go back up there.
I know. Isaac, do you see all these bones?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Well, these bones, if I remember correctly, are all from dead guardians.
Ah, that's it.
We need to get through.
Yeah, man, that's a
I'll try to
lot
open
of
that gate.
bones.
Yeah,
That ain't
considering
good
that a
for
lot
you.
of guardians that have gone to the moon would think they're strong enough, but because I haven't really encountered Hive before, it's sort of a bad scenario for them. Like, almost all of them died. If I remember correctly, there's been almost no expeditions on the moon because the Hive has been just that much of a nightmare to deal with.
I don't like to look at those.
Those glowing ones were exploding. But at least these aren't ascendant glowing. Those are just glowing.
What are those? What are those?
Think of a thrall, but slightly bigger, moves a bit faster, and it has a much stronger punch.
Hey, Rusted, you got armor materials. I think that's what that said.
Yeah, if it's too low a light, it will turn right into material. Yeah, watch as the knights just shoot each other to death.
They're like, whoa, 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 whoa!
Ow. There's one behind me, and I didn't know.
What's gonna happen whenever these turn not friendly?
They will kill you.
They will go after you, but it's not going to be immediate. Plus, the conversion process does, in fact, damage them.
It's reconfiguring. Hang tight.
I mean, yeah, you have to punch them, and then they're like, hey, let me friends.
You have to punch them, and sometimes it's more than one punch. So it's like by the time you convert it, it's like at 2% health.
Imagine playing Hunter, you just stab them, and they're like, hey, let me friends.
Yeah, with Hunter, you can be sneaky. You know, yeah, the thing about being Hunter is if something goes wrong when you go to melee, at least you can have a backup plan.
Goodbye!
Unlike the Titan and Warlock, where if you invest a lot in your melee and it doesn't save them, it's a big problem for you. That's one of the issues I've seen with a lot of...
Hunter does triple backflip off the roof, and lands in hay bale, goes invisible.
Oh yeah, there's also a mission, first level they have in this one.
Lands in hay bale. Lands in hay bale. You wanna know what that sounds like? Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's, I was making a reference. Not
I know. Just so you're aware, guys, in Destiny 1, Hunters were made of much sterner stuff.
What?
In Destiny 1, Hunters last longer if they were to attune their... what's it called? If they were to attune their stats just right, they could actually give themselves decent armor.
Oh.
Well, if this guy's going to...
Like, almost as strong as what the Warlock has, but you'll still be relatively fast.
Does the Warlock have much armor?
No.
I mean, they're like second in armor.
In Destiny 2, it has a lot more armor. I'll admit that.
So in Destiny 1, it has like a little bit of armor, not too much.
Yeah, it has armor. Holy crap.
I've changed my sensitivity.
Do not change your sensitivity. I do not recommend it. That's one of the #1 things you never do for Destiny. Unless it's absolutely necessary, because it's one of the things you sort of do not want to do. I also find it odd that I could literally be using my phone as a controller. But the reason I'm not doing that is because A, I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys, and B, you'd have to use a completely different mic, and C, that I'm not sure what that might mean here. Just for time,
Oh wow, that is a very
powerful witch.
Those things travel very fast. The your
yeah,
Nova Bomb.
I will admit they do travel fast, but they don't always
Okay,
go
is
far.
listening.
Yep. And oh yeah, A1 ammunition for the sword. Something that never happens in Destiny 2.
Yeah, swords seem to have a ton of ammunition in this game.
No, they don't get that way until you level them up. At the start they have, I believe, 40th and max, but when you level it up, it gets stronger. In Destiny 2, you don't have to level up weapons.
There's a Hallowed Knight over there.
Yeah, in Destiny 2, you don't really need to level up weapons, you just
can
need
go
to
get
up
that
their
Hallowed
light.
Knight.
Oh, ogre.
Ogre!
Convert. Nice.
I took care of that.
Okay. And by the way, if you get the armor piece that turns enemies into minions, if you convert something like an ogre, it's going to just shred them.
Okay.
Like they're going to just be
So,
dead
Rustin,
real
you're
quick.
telling me in Destiny 1 you won't
Sounds like
at
we're
all
getting
times
closer.
have Glimmer Maximum.
In Destiny 1, if you want max armor, you have to be a Void
I mean
Titan,
Max
I believe.
Glimmer, not armor. Max
I believe
Glimmer.
I have max Glimmer.
But what I'm saying is you usually won't unless you have like a ton of upgraded stuff.
Unless you've been
It
upgrading
seems you
stuff,
actually-
otherwise it goes right to max, but I've been trying to farm a certain type of shard,
Oh,
which I don't have on
heavy
my...
one.
Are you trying to farm exotic shards?
Yes, you require them in order to create more exotic gear. Especially since I got a really
Yeah,
good
because
sniper
that-
earlier from Xur.
Yeah, 'cause in that game, remaking weapons takes a lot more effort, but it's better, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
it make them like up tier light, not lower?
Yeah. Plus, if you have only one version of a weapon that you need to multiply that weapon, you need to farm shards first, which means buying and upgrading
So-
a crappy weapon.
So there are shards of all types.
No, there's
So
just
there's-
one type of shard that's yellow.
So there's only just exotic. Oh wow, rusted supercharged.
Meaning, if I am killed, which I'm not going to do it here because in the next arena I will definitely need that. Oh, here's Razor.
Let's see.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. That just literally burned.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, in Crucible, if you have two people slash at each other,
Well,
and they have the timing
at
just
least it's
right,
chained up.
it literally
Oh
looks
yeah, at
awesome.
least that's...
Yeah, anyways, this is the big bad ogre that we have to kill, and it does not want to die.
Oh yeah! Isn't he one of the bosses you can fight on the move? Like
In
he's
Destiny
one of
2,
the
they
guys you-
introduced a nightmare version of those that are sort of the
Yeah.
exact same, except we don't have all these minions. In Destiny 2, it's just him. But either
Yeah,
way, he's
but
still
he
a
doesn't
nightmare.
have that weird phase where it's all chained up.
Then again, in Destiny 2, they sort of don't show how tortured this ogre is. But then again, there's another ogre that also gets tortured. That comes in a different strike that Isaac won't be able to do.
Why? Because it's so low light. Whatever.
Yeah, and the enemies that we would be encountering are splicer enemies.
Oh, aren't those above max light?
They can be up to max light, and then they go 2 steps higher. Sometimes 3, if you're unlucky.
So you're telling me those guys can be up to like level 43?
Yes. I never remember the last time I encountered one of those
So
really high
in
light.
Destiny, so in Destiny your level matters a lot more. Well, in
Yes,
Destiny 2,
it matters
it just
a
matters
whole
what
lot.
your light is. But in Destiny,
Destiny 2,
2, your
the
level
minimum
matters.
is what matters. Destiny
I mean,
1,
Destiny 1.
it matters so much more because it chooses your overall output.
So you need to keep your level and your light in balance.
Yeah. If it's imbalanced, it's going to just be really bad for it.
Yeah, it's going to ruin DPS.
So you just saw me die, correct?
Waiting. Yeah, I saw you die. Explode.
Boom.
Oh, press L1 and R1 for radiance. I'm force evil. Yeah, I always wanted to know how that worked. Or
If I have a armor piece, it gives me a additional grenade for that class. I can basically go more rapid fire. But either way, it's powerful. But it does take a while for that ability to come back, which makes sense considering what it does. But in the raid,
yeah, that
it's
can save you in a raid. Yeah, if they, like, in raids, I watched a few Destiny 1 raids, and basically it seems that it's crucial that you have some Warlock compatibility if you want to have a
if you want Warlocks, you have to guarantee to have that, because Warlocks do not last long. Hunters get the excuse because they can turn invisible and just get out of there as if everything is fine. And Titans basically can go into Juggernaut mode and be very hard to kill. And Warlocks sort of don't have that.
Yeah, but Warlock is like the perfect way in between both of those that they don't really get an excuse. Like, they can run, but not very well, and they have, like, a little bit of health and defense, but not enough.
No, yeah,
But
if you ever get a chance to play this, just be aware in this arena you do not want to be near that ogre due to one-shot team, no matter what level you are.
So, from what I'm seeing, the Titan can go to be a near, like, literally unkillable. Like,
I wouldn't say unkillable, I'd just say that you'd lose fusion rifle as well as shotgun before you actually kill one that's gone full Juggernaut. Which I've not seen much of because you have to have really specific armor on top of that. But in the 2 times I've seen that in Crucible, they were nearly impervious to all damage. Oh, why is Raul just appearing from thin air? Or otherwise
or you just won't. You'll just have a ton of health, but no way to really recover it. It'll take like 5 years before you get one recovery.
I'm going to wait and give you a chance to resurrect me, Isaac.
Oh, your super is charged.
I have my super ready, but I don't plan to use it immediately. Well, I do know that on occasion the minions will aggro, and when they do, they get a triple damage boost.
Oh my.
Careful of those hive boomers.
Don't worry, Rusted. With our team of wildflowers, we saved people. As you call it.
Wait a minute, how are you watching the stream?
Oh, on my tablet.
You're lucky. Well, in the case of my tablet, it's bad. Mostly because I have to buy a completely new battery, and that is not cheap.
Yeah, probably isn't.
Then again, I've also been given basically a free computer that's really, really quick.
Did we do it? Is it dead?
Yeah.
Oh, and hey, Rusted, you know how when we won in the one level, the two
Finally,
wildflowers
the
just kind of
abomination has been
floated into the
destroyed.
next dimension?
The Vanguard will be
You
grateful.
remember that? Where they just floated away?
Yeah, I do remember
A
that.
creature of the
That
dark has
happens
been slain,
every time.
and our world spared
Oh.
another atrocity.
Yeah, I've been
That-
monitoring the
More
live
hive
stream through my
abominations are still
phone,
out
and
there,
it just
growing
paused
among the
again.
darkness. I fear we may find out
Oh,
all
you
too
win.
soon.
No, you got a ghost shell. It's a nice ghost shell.
Yeah. Honestly, I will admit, Destiny 2 does have a lot nicer ghost shells to look at.
Yeah, I will
Like,
say.
they are quite aesthetically pleasing to look at. But
Especially,
that's
like,
all
the
they really
wings.
serve, unlike Destiny 1, where if you see, they have a connection to your overall light level.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You told me about that.
Yeah, people that play Destiny 2 first before Destiny 1 generally don't know that, and you can tell that they're from Destiny 2, because they do not pay attention to this altogether.
Oh wow, that gives you a lot of strength.
Yeah. Also, you sort of require them, well, you have to level them up in order to actually find certain resources that spawn on certain worlds.
Huh. Wow, your guy looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Honestly, this arm piece I'm using is
Makes it
from
look sick.
a 390 version of the Vault of Glass. And I only got... This is the one of 3 armor pieces I believe I got from that. And for each attempt I've actually done for the 390 Vault of Glass, I've barely gotten any armor because I've already gotten all you can get from the first chest, and after that first chest I haven't been able to assemble a team that lasts long enough for the second chest.
Well, I'm considering,
Yes.
Destiny 1. So maybe, with Isaac, if he levels up eventually, you could have a 3-person raid team.
Oh yeah, I also got these other arm pieces that are 150, but these are for the Crota's End Raid, Year 1 edition.
Yeah.
Which I'll
What's
admit, it is fun to play.
What's kinda trolly but kinda cool about Destiny 1 is you, like, let's say you open an exotic engram, you could get an exotic for a Titan as your warlock. It's kind
Or
of
Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just get any random exotic. Which is kind of trolly, because if like, let's say you have a low-level hunter, and it's like, oh man, I wanted this warlock piece, and it's like, yeah, I didn't want hunter. I already have the exotic piece.
Yeah, I have bad juju, as I mentioned.
Oh yeah. You've mentioned that before. I think...
I also have Hard Light, but in Destiny 1, Hard Light is really bad. I also have No Land Beyond, which is the weapon that Devrim K has, which I've told you that multiple times.
Oh, let me look at that. No Land Beyond. You got Hard Light.
And this is a
Hard
primary
Light.
sniper, and it uses primary ammo as well.
Wait,
Though the only
ooh, that
disadvantage is you
range
don't... Yeah, it has second to most range of all weapons in the game.
That doesn't even have much impact. That's strange.
Yeah, most
That's
snipers
strange
have
stats.
less impact.
That's strange for snipers.
I just received a random invite from a person I know who plays Minecraft. Anyway, here's Kvastov, but I have yet to level up my Warlock's Kvastov fully.
I am the back.
Oh, Kvastov 7GOX.
This is the exotic version.
Ancient Inspiring Award.
And if you were to do this, and this,
Wow.
reload, and then switch the RPM and the rate of fire, you can basically give yourself a scout rifle with 70 ammo.
Ooh.
I will admit, it is sort of fun to do that when you're going into Crucible, but the reason they don't do that, really, is one, they can't get into Crucible anymore, and two, when they did do that, I only was able to do that with the first clip. After that, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Huh, why can't you get into Crucible?
There's not enough players doing Crucible.
Oh. Aw.
That's because Destiny is starting to die. Like, it hasn't fully entered a grave yet, but is getting a step closer. I'll have a another viewer.
So does that mean like all, like Crucible related exotic quests or something are kind of off limits?
Yeah, they're sort of off limits right now. Also, the quests that require you to do raids are sort of off limits as well, because you sort of can't really assemble teams for those right now.
Well,
I'm going to switch characters. I'll let the third person who's watching choose it.
Third person who's watching.
Yeah.
I'm assuming all your characters are probably like max level.
No, max light is 400. But
yeah.
The main reason I
your
haven't gone up
light
to that
is your
is because it's sort of almost not worth it.
Yo, your hunter looks awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just missing the ghost and the primary weapon, but other than that, I'd have a complete set.
What does your Titan look like? I wanna see.
I'll admit, does not look as good.
Waiting for the stream delay to kick in.
If I remember correctly, the legs and the Titan Bane are both from the Vault of Glass. The helmet is exotic. The helmet's exotic.
Wait, Isaac, are you watching the stream as well?
So, maybe. Should I be a Titan or a Hunter?
Who's deciding? I think you should be Titan. I want to see what Titan can do.
I want to see a Hunter.
Yeah, your Hunter does look pretty cool.
Yeah, I also have everything unlocked when it comes to abilities for my Hunter. That's because I spent so much more time on him.
Yeah, he also has the highest light out of any of your guys, so...
Actually, my Warlock could actually compete with that if I were to equip my highest gear on him.
Yeah, if you were to equip your highest gear.
But for my Hunter, if I were to equip my highest, I'd go to 394, I believe. But I don't really do that because my highest weapons are... well, 2 of them are crap. And 1 of them is actually decent. So, Titan or Warlock?
I think we go Titan.
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 Okay.
Rusted, everything is drowning in sand.
I know, yeah, use everyone for the clan, but I actually checked on a computer. Apparently we're the only ones that are actually active most of the week when it comes to every member in our clan.
I mean, I'm not in the clan.
Yeah, but then again, in Destiny 1 you sort of can't really do that, but in Destiny 2 you can do it really easily.
Bruh. What's up? Why am I in your clan? How
because
does that work?
You, same clan that we were in, if you're in a clan in Destiny 1, it transfers to Destiny 2. If you get into a clan in Destiny 2, it transfers to Destiny 1.
Oh, wait, so you have the same clan? Oh, that's actually awesome.
Though the progress is a bit different. Yeah. There's also, for a period of time, I was part of 2 different clans when I was going from one game to the other. But those other clans that I remember participating in events with, they've just died altogether.
Oh, Rusted, it appears for 4 more days Minion Madness will be going on. Yay! Woo.
And here's
Alright,
Arc Edge, if you want to look at that.
I have a question.
Yes?
So, you know that mission that I had on Mars? That was impossible because I needed better gear?
Yes?
Well,
you can now do it?
I can now... Yeah, I can do it, but it says it will be very hard for me.
I mean, it'll probably be easy game for Rusted.
Yeah, probably.
You know, yeah, ever since I decided to get back on, I have spent a little bit more time as my Sunbreaker. Especially when I learned that, drumroll. Tell me when you see it.
Sunbreaker.
It's a specific thing that I'm
I don't
highlighting
think
right
we'll get
now.
a second chance at this.
Oh.
We pull
You
this
see it?
off, we can save the Traveler. If not,
I like the
Vex will
name of
seize
that,
our
and I
world.
want that.
You want to know what it does?
So you just yeet yourself at the enemy.
That's what I thought originally, but no, it's basically you take your hammer and you bash them really, really hard. And if it's an enemy that's airborne and you
The
do
Gatebolt's
that,
eye is
it'll
still
sometimes
charged.
look like you're
Let's head for the gate.
hitting them right between the legs, if you know what I mean. But that's if the enemy is elevated. If it's not elevated, it looks like you're hitting them in the stomach. But either one looks really painful considering how the enemy will sometimes spaz out.
Sometimes they'll spaz.
Yeah, they'll sometimes spaz because they were critically stunned. This is the weapon they've been farming.
Critically stunned?
Yeah, if you're critically stunned, you will not be able to move or do anything for a short while if you're an enemy. But if you're not critically stunned, you'll just be out for a few seconds and then you can fight again.
Dreg's Promise. Huh.
I will admit, sounds like it'd be a decent weapon, but it is one of the crappiest sidearms I've ever used. But it's also the easiest one to level
Well,
up,
then
hence why I'm leveling it up. Just so I can get shots.
Oh. Oh,
That's-
are you leveling up and then you're gonna scrap it for like shards?
Yeah.
Ah, big brain trust. So, how does leveling up weapons work?
You use the weapon.
That's it?
Yeah.
That
The
seems
more you
easy.
use a weapon, the more it levels up. When I unlock the last things for this gun, I will absolutely dismantle it, and I will enjoy every second of its dismantling. Oh yeah, it takes
Every
longer to
time.
dismantle stuff in Destiny 1. Just as a warning.
Guardian down.
Okay, do not...
Oh yeah,
Fine.
you're... I think you ran into the explosive lamp that was there.
There was an Huh, well, the Dreg's Promise doesn't seem terrible.
Yeah, but against enemies close to my light, it'll do like the slightest sliver of damage. Now, see this
I
thing
mean,
right here?
Uh-huh.
This lamp?
Yeah.
When that explodes, it can one-shot players. As I've just shown in the live stream.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't look... That kind of just looks like a power cell.
Yeah, look, it's
Yeah.
something that you can easily overlook, so be careful when you're using anything explosive.
Oh, you
Especially if
just
you're using
explode-
rocket launchers. Because that's one of the #1 ways I've seen people die is any type of explosive flies near them and it sets that off.
So you want to know something that is slightly bugged
But
in Garden Warfare 3? If you wear the bucket head, if you wear the bucket on your head as the TV head, you can get a Yeti imp with 30 health. found evil, right? Because that thing is a 3-shot with your primary. Even if you get all headshots. Garden Warfare 3 things, you wouldn't get it.
Are going to do
Honestly,
everything
they're
they can
regular
to keep us
imps,
out of the Black
but
Garden.
I don't know why they didn't go with the regular imp. Like, the regular imp would have been fine as well. But...
Well, I feel like TV head at its core is irregular. It's a TV head.
Yeah.
So of course he is the irregular.
There are a lot of heads in this game.
There's the bucket head, the cone head, the...
Jay, when you can, be aware this is what a Hydra normally looks like in Destiny 1.
A Hydra, what?
Hydra. Vex enemy.
Oh, the Vex ones?
They normally have the shield that covers half the body.
Very... That doesn't look very safe. It looks like it's gonna explode in dark matter.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
That's a Taken Hydra.
No, this is a regular one. A Taken Hydra doesn't have the shield in Destiny 1. But it does in Destiny 2. For whatever reason.
Wait, well, you can find Taken Hydras in Destiny 1?
No, there's a random mission that you go into, and it has it as the final boss.
And you probably one of those giant robot things?
Hey, Rusted, you know how when in the weird, like, cowboy-ish town, heroes pointing to the block?
Oh, this is the...
it's pretty...
Garden. I know what mission this is now.
Oh, the Garden of what?
The Black Garden. This mission is not player friendly.
Oh.
That's the only thing I'll say for both of you. Is this mission that we're in is not player friendly. And
so it doesn't like
I'll load
players.
this back in.
I see where you are, but you're really far away.
Yeah, for some reason, I lagged out. Oh, I have to take another call.
No, yeah, Minotaurs will teleport before dying.
One thing I do like about the TV head in the Wildflowers, Yeti Imp and Wildflower, I mean, Yeti Imp and Dandelion is, they both have like an animation when they're using it.
I guess we just keep going?
The TV heads, he is using like a controller stick to pilot it, and the Wildflowers just looks like they're driving. And they're hilarious. Pew 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 pew. You're dead. Oop, have an overheated dinner. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's
Yeti Imp, Yeti Imp, 30 health, Yeti Imp, 30 health, Yeti Imp, nom.
Have you gotten to the
health,
portal
Yeti.
yet, Isaac?
Food. This is food.
Jace, are you still watching the stream or no?
Not paying too much attention to it, but I'm watching it.
Yeah. Well, I need you to start watching it
kind of
now.
stasis.
Okay. You're running? Still running? Oh, now, you stopped running for a second, now you keep going.
Did I go through the portal?
Not yet, you're just looking at a Vex.
So green Vex right
I am
here.
back.
And then you're turning, slightly turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you're pointing at it?
You see these Vex are stationary?
Yeah.
Well, one of the first things that they do in this level when you get here is they have a little troll that they do, where you pass a certain selection of them and then they come to life. Well, certain ones will come to life, and they blend in perfectly. Like, you will not spot them easily unless they aggravate or if you've done this enough. And sometimes you can walk by them and they don't aggravate, but then the moment you get around here where this Minotaur will see you, then everything goes after you. Well, except for these statues.
What are you currently using? The
Still using Dread's
pulse rifle,
Promise.
not the pulse rifle. No, I mean the scout. What scout are you using?
Orphine, and it's a Amalon.
It
I will
seems pretty
admit,
good. The
in Destiny 1, Amalon weapons were keepers most of the time. Unlike Destiny 2, where they're sort
scout
of not
rifle
worth it.
seems pretty good.
In Destiny 2, the Amalon weapons were just bad. I also have this, but this is what you need for a certain quest, but it's sort of bad. I'll show you how bad it is. But it's not that different from its exotic counterpart. Other than its color, but... Do you see a weapon or not?
Yeah. That is... That... I mean, the enemies were on your light, it'd probably be terrible, but right now it's doing okay work. I love the look of it.
Yeah, the exotic counterpart, well, the thing that makes it exotic is that whenever you kill Hive, each Hive you kill has a Thrall explosion that follows. Which I'm on track to hit the 390, but the last part is Crota's End at 390. You sort of can't do that then.
Guardian down.
Huh.
No, yeah, in Destiny 1 the bubble was a much stronger ability. Yeah. Then again, when you're using that subclass, you get so much more health. Like, without health anything will sort of regenerate. They sort of sacrifice their ability to run away if they need to. Wait a second. I just remembered. Motes of Lights are also a way to level up gear.
Oh, you have a ton of those motes of light.
Now I need weapon parts. Oh, crap.
Crap.
Now I just need to
Upgrade
get some
unlocked.
weapon parts.
Rusted, what does upgrade unlocked mean? Upgrade unlocked.
Yeah. That means that you can
Upgrade
upgrade
unlocked.
It means that you can upgrade the weapon more.
No.
Yeah, the weapon or the armor.
Oh,
Fancy.
crap. I did not time the jump right. I know that if I time the jump right, when it comes to being right here, I can actually skip a portion of the Vex Onslaught
What?
for this mission because you have to go all the way around normally. And when you do that, it puts you face to face with snipers. But if you don't go the long way around, it will sort of spawn them, but you won't have to deal with them immediately. Which I could switch to Bubble right now, but the reason I'm not going to do that is because of how much the hammer will be needed later.
I'm trying to figure out how you do that. That way I don't have to go through anything.
Right. Isaac, can you get over here?
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know how you did that big thing.
It was I was using I believe it was a strap jump. But you have to time it perfectly. But you don't have to go this way if you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
Well, this is the long way around over here. If you want to do it this way. So, I remember the first time they did this, and I still remember it. Mostly because I remember the times I was killed off by the snipers that spawn right here. But when you take the other route, you can sort of kill them off more easily and they can't do anything about it. Anyways, I left the Cyclops for you. Oh yeah, throw a grenade right where I'm standing. I'd throw it right at his base and he'll sort of die really quick.
Oh no, he died. What?
Okay. Be aware, just like the goblins, the Cyclops has the same sort of weakness on its own body. So you can easily hit and destroy it.
Oh, it has that weird critical spot on its back.
Yeah, and if you throw a grenade and it lands on the center plate, and it's a certain type of grenade, it will destroy this box really quickly. Destroy the box that's down below. I believe you'll be able to destroy it with a single grenade blast, if you
want. Guardian down.
We exchanged lives. Did you see that? We exchanged lives.
No, I did see the explosion.
The Vex here are powering that barrier. Take them out. Barriers down.
So Jace, if you're watching, you will very soon see the Sunbreakers in full action.
Yeah, you're just bonking. You're just like bonk, 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 bonk.
So those are the melee slaps that the Sunbreaker can do. Beware, that's also the only melee thing that comes with the Sunbreaker. After that, it's divided between explosions and sunspots.
Hey, are you gonna get on Neighborville?
Probably after this.
I'm gonna have to get off soon.
Wait, how long do you plan to be on Neighborville for?
Well, I'm gonna have to get off and then come back soon. So I'm gonna be on Neighborville for like an hour maybe. My estimate.
And after this mission, I'll probably stop live streaming. Just because it won't be Destiny content anymore.
I mean, you can change the title.
No. And honestly, next weekend and the weekend after, I'll be doing 2 more live streams, and I'll see if that has any take, other than being this. So when I am done with the live stream, if you're able to watch it, I recommend watching it. Well, the beginning of it, at least.
I got a legendary castle! Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I got a legendary hat for this soldier. You wanna know what it is? You wanna know what it is?
Why are you
does
walking
it
into
look
a
like?
wall?
I'm not walking into a wall. It must be lagging again. Like what it was earlier. Also, I have no idea how much of my live stream actually saves. So... Apparently you died. And now you're back.
I didn't die.
Dead end. The heart is
I'm
just
killing
beyond
the
here.
goblin.
I just realized I no longer
This
need to
place is
use
just one
the
big machine.
Greg's Promise
Get me close to the cluster.
until I get my weapon parts to upgrade it. Yes, if you're still watching, you're now going to get to see the mother of all shotguns.
Looks pretty fancy.
It basically regenerates ammo.
Oh, that.
If I'm patient, it will start creating ammunition on its own.
Oh, that sounds pretty
Like
good.
what it just did.
Oh, wow, that produced quite a bit of ammo.
Well, it produces one clip. There's also a sniper that does
wow,
this, but the sniper has a different approach to the infinite ammo.
Isn't it if you miss a shot, you get it back?
No, with the
Let's hit the other one.
sniper rifle, it's basically, you only have 6 shots. You have no way of reloading the clip.
It's working.
It has to
Spire
generate
is
the
forming.
ammunition entirely.
Oh.
Guard down.
George, I mean, Russ, do you want to know something pretty cool?
What?
The acorn skin is there's a for the prize map. The acorn skin is really cool because it changes your acorn and your oak. Your oak turns into a castle, and your acorn's a knight. Yeah,
That'd be
I
cool.
really like this.
See.
Is it like chess?
No, it's just like a castle and a knight, not like chess style. It's medieval.
Like chestnut style?
Eh,
It's all starting to make sense.
After this,
You'd
I'll
have to
probably
see
do
it.
Garden Warfare 3. Just because there's so much in Destiny 1 that, honestly, there's no way I could upload enough that portrays Destiny 1 to be satisfied and actually have it be accurate to what the game is.
okay, I need 24 more prize bulbs, and I'll be able to get the rainbow stars for the Brainium Basher.
Honestly, I'm not spending prize bulbs this season because I'm honestly sort of disappointed with a lot of the stuff that they're giving us for customization. Yeah, Jace,
I
are you
kind of am
watching?
too, but yeah, you're
This
punching
you
some
will
gerblins.
like when you see
I
it.
have a purple shell.
Ooh, a conflux.
All we need is permission to enter.
Touch
No,
it.
there's going to be
As a
more
gateway.
that you're going to see. Oh, come on. Oh, we left the Hydra up.
Oh. As a great
Oh, right here. Do you see that?
You're summoning
see
a
the
gate
card that's
lord, aren't
flying?
you?
No, this doesn't summon the Gate Lord.
We might or might not be.
Do you see this?
Why?
The key
Card.
just broke apart.
Rusted, why did you believe in the heart of the cards?
The
Whoa.
heart of the Black
Do you see
Garden.
that?
Well, here goes
Yeah.
nothing.
And that door is now
Oh.
opening.
Or everything.
That is the heart of the Black Garden
heart
back there. Don't go over there just yet. We have to take care of this Hydra so you don't have to fight him in the...
My.
It's just killed the Hydra, so now when we go in we don't have to worry about it showing up out of nowhere. Because it's already going to be hectic when we get in there. And next... I will admit my video quality isn't the greatest, but I have seen quality a lot worse than that. No, there's also
What
a
are they
meme
doing?
that was made
Are they, like,
here called
praising
Disturb the Church.
The heart?
Yeah, the heart is a foreign entity,
I don't like
They
this.
don't know
They're
what it
looking at us
is.
weird.
and we just walked in and
Killer
played
God.
music on a boombox as loud as possible.
Don't think I have a choice.
And that's an accurate description of what we just did in the Black Garden. And oh yeah, those giant statues, Jace, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Remember Mercury?
Yeah.
Those giant statues that could walk on.
Oh.
They're the same as these ones. And in a moment you'll see the reason why it's sort of not safe to be on Mercury. Oh look, my shotgun is decent ammunition now.
Oh, what the?
Let's see what other exotics they have for... Oh, Hawkmoon.
Oh, Hawkmoon, isn't that a really, really good hand cannon?
I'd say it's good, but for what we're doing right now, it's bad. Here's Sleeper Simulator.
Well, what does Hawkmoon do?
Two
what does
random
Hawkmoon
bullets
do?
do more damage. That's all it is.
Oh.
Did you see Sleeper or no?
Yeah, that seems pretty strong.
There's nothing that is stronger than that. If you have a person who's maxed out light and they have a Sleeper Simulant, there's no one that can out-damage them. Then again, I'm not going to use the Sleeper because it's going to lose a lot of ammunition just equipping it. And besides, having this arc sword is going to be nice. Oh, I also forgot that the non-exotic versions of those swords have the glowy pattern.
So, Rusted, they definitely made it so, Garden Warfare, is more balanced now. Garden Warfare 3 is more balanced. And, also added Minion Madness. So I'm pretty happy. So...
Normally it would start the event after you kill a wave, but apparently it's not doing that. So I think we might have to step down into the danger zone. There's also a strike where you start here near the heart. Oh, I didn't capture it.
The heart is bringing that statue to life.
So stay as far away as me as you can because I'm sort of doing a dangerous move here. So Jace, you see the statue.
Uh-huh.
Now it's alive.
Oh, wow. It's alive! It's alive!
And you fight 3 of them. So, then again, these ones are not normal gate lords, they're sort of like super gate lords. But then again, in Destiny 2, we're going to get a taste of what the darkness is as the subclasses. And we'll leave a lot more information about that for when it actually comes out. No, Isaac, you don't have to waste too much ammunition on the boss if you don't want to. And the reason I say that is because he has a lot of health, and I basically have infinite ammo. Now he should be weak enough for you to kill.
I mean, I'm only using my heavy ammo.
Now you should be able to use your primary and just pop his head off.
Oh my god, I'm getting so many invites from people that I want to play with. I got a party invite from you, and I got a party invite from another one of my friends. So far, 3 other friends besides you have invited me to a party in the last 5 hours.
No, Jace, you weren't around for it, but it was almost a hell trying to get the slave stream to start because so much was actually preventing me from starting it, and then finally I got everything in order and I was able to start it. If you were paying special attention to the video, you'll notice that each of these mines will have different names.
What?
Each one of these has a different name.
Yeah.
This one is the Imminent Mine.
Does the name matter, or?
Yeah, if you were to look at their heads, you'll notice that there is an ancient gate lord, one that's present day, and then one from the future.
Oh.
And how you can tell it's one from the future is the fact that it's known as Though, you have to be a very high light in order to see that and not be immediately KO'd.
It doesn't like me very much.
Wait, just killed me with a single
Rust.
shot. Yes?
Wait, Rust, did the scientists in Garden Warfare 3 always have 3 warps?
3... No,
I
he
don't
had 2.
think.
He had 2.
Oh, they buffed him. He has 3 warps. He has 3...
I help. I hope by not using ammunition, using my ultimate defense.
Down.
Reviving you now. And according to the storyline for Destiny 1, if you remember correctly, if we were to have not come to the Black Garden, humanity would have gone extinct shortly after the time that we came here, simply because there would have been no one to stop the enemy. My word, why isn't it reviving you?
I'm having another frozen moment.
I just saw your random body just appear and then die.
Can I hit respawn?
You hit respawn because I can't revive you.
Because
It's not letting me revive you. Or just respawn when you can.
I'm just gonna hit... Yeah. You're running into a wall.
I believe I threw 6 hammers at the primeval mine. Apparently you're still dead on that.
I'm just gonna go hide over here until I get out of this frozen moment.
Come on, get close to me. And let's just hope that I'm not banned from YouTube for saying that.
Oh no! My frozen moment, okay.
Now I see you moving around now. Can you get him to turn away so I can pop him right in the head?
power of teamwork.
One more clip should kill him. Yep, he's done. When we destroy the darkness's enemy connections, the heart literally self-destructs and puts us back on Mars.
Oh man, that's right.
Now we're on Mars again. But be aware, time here is flowing in reverse when we're in this Vax area.
The shroud
Ironically.
of darkness is lifting,
Well, not
and
ironically,
light
but
returns to the
it's a
traveler.
little interesting detail to notice that since gravity's
The
working
speaker
in
is calling
reverse,
us home.
but it's not gravity, it's time. Anyways, here's where I'm going to be ending this stream.